Hey guys, I'm currently just sitting here and I have my croissant with me, croissant. And with that, let's go chatting and snacking. Jadi di video kali ini aku mau bikin a full on yapping video tentang recap 2024 dan juga ngebahas tentang 2025 resolutions, vision boards, and etc. Aku udah reopen my journal. If you guys have been here, if you guys are the real one, pasti kalian udah pernah lihat buku ini sebelumnya. Ini adalah buku aku journaling di tahun 2024. Ada jurnal Januari, Februari, Maret, Mei, Juni, dan lain-lain. With that, I reviewed the goals that I had for 2024 dan juga assess apakah goals itu sudah tercapai. If so, how? And if not, then why? So it can be a lesson for me and for us too in the future. Tapi just a disclaimer, beberapa hal mungkin I'll still keep private, so maybe I'll just share the lessons and keep the substance to myself and not share it with you. Tapi berhubung semuanya itu ada banyak banget, jadi aku udah bikin recap juga here in my iPad on what my resolutions were dan the lessons. So let's get on with the 2024 recap. Yang pertama, exercise more. Jadi dulu tuh aku emang, mungkin semua orangnya di tahun baru ada resolution buat lebih banyak olahraga. Back in 2024, I had that resolution, but I have to say that I was inconsistent with it karena aku tuh cuma mulai olahraga itu di awal tahun, which was obviously still in the honeymoon phase of the new year. Jadi aku masih semangat lari pas itu. I still force myself to run, which is an exercise that I used to enjoy when I was in school, but recently I just don't feel the joy anymore, or at least untuk sekarang. Aku udah beli sepatu lari, tapi rasanya tuh kalau lari tuh kayak olahraga yang dipaksain gitu. I don't really feel good after, I don't really feel good during. Mungkin ada teknik aku yang salah atau gimana, tapi jadinya aku stop running and I stop the exercise overall. Makanya aku bilang inconsistent, tapi di akhir tahun aku mulai pilates dan this time it was quite consistent, so I ended the year strong in regards to this goal. Jadi di akhir tahun tuh aku lumayan konsisten tiap minggu, at least seminggu sekali, dan bahkan beberapa minggu itu seminggu 2 kali aku pilates. Makanya dengan mengawali 2025 ini, I have to say that my pilates abilities have definitely grown a lot due to my consistency in going to the class. Next up, apply to classes. Jadi aku tuh waktu awal 2024 karena aku masih skripsian. If you guys watch my skripsian video, you would know. At the moment, aku mungkin lagi era gabut ya. Masih di era kelas udah nggak ada, tinggal skripsian. So I wanted to fill my time with productive things. That's why I had the goal of going to classes. Waktu itu aku ngumpulin beberapa referensi kelas-kelas yang bisa diikutin. Kelasnya sih bukan kelas olahraga ya yang di sini yang dimaksud. Lebih ke kelas pottery class atau mungkin painting class atau cooking class. Jadi kelas-kelas semacam itu yang ada community and it felt so fun back then watching others doing that. Tapi ini sama sekali nggak terwujud di tahun 2024. Simply because I think when I wrote this down, I wasn't really precise in what I was talking about. Jadi makanya jadinya nggak ke-pursue sama sekali. Dan juga pas itu berhubung belum kerja, jadi mungkin karena kelas-kelas itu takes the money, jadi mungkin dulu aku lebih sayang ya dengan penghasilan yang masih magang pada saat itu, mendingan buat makan. So anyway, I didn't get to fulfill any of the things in regards to applying to classes untuk mencapai hobi baru. Next, fluent in German. Jadi kayaknya aku waktu di salah satu 21 Diaries aku sempat ngomongin tentang belajar Jerman. So last year I was actually quite consistent halfway in learning German. Kayaknya sampai sekitar bulan Mei atau Juni, aku tuh masih sering dengerin podcast belajar Jerman dan juga belajar di Duolingo. Jadi itu semua masih on track, tapi waktu aku selesai magang, tadinya aku tuh dengerin podcast tuh when I'm commuting to work. Jadi kalau aku di jalan aku dengerin. Jadi waktu magangnya sempat berhenti dulu, there was no routine. I stopped once and for all dan gak pernah lanjut lagi. Makanya itu aku bilang cuma halfway through the year, karena aku magang itu aku selesai bulan Juli. Jadi Agustus ke depannya udah gak dengerin lagi. Dan mungkin di tengah jalan juga aku udah ngerasa lose interest dengan belajar Jerman ini. Itu nggak untuk ditiru ya, semoga. And then the last one, ini adalah hal yang I'm not gonna say what, tapi I've always had this big dream of mine that I wanted to achieve dari kecil. this is around the time when I'm supposed to start achieving that dream, but somehow I back down. And so far, I took a step back and analyzed why. Why is it that it's now in front of my face and then suddenly I don't want it anymore? Pertama, there's a high chance that I'm just a coward. I'm actually quite interested if this is quite true, if there's like an explanation why someone would just back down when they're in front of something that they've always wanted just because they're afraid of failing. Because I think it makes sense in this case. So that's one theory of mine. Ini self-diagnose aja, satu teori tentang diri aku aja. Kedua, maybe I grew out of it. Mungkin aku emang udah nggak mau aja. Mungkin dulu diriku waktu kecil mau, mungkin aku waktu SMA masih mau, waktu kuliah masih mau, but mungkin aku yang sekarang aku udah nggak mau. That's also possible. And the last one, maybe it's just a wise decision. Mungkin aku sebenarnya masih mau, tapi considering all of the things that's going on in my life, considering the pros and cons between pursuing this dream of mine, this goal of mine, apakah ada hal-hal yang perlu disacrifice dan apakah hal yang disacrifice itu worth it untuk mengejar sesuatu yang sebenarnya mungkin nggak pasti, because it's just a childhood dream. Itu juga bisa jadi. It could be just a well thought decision. So yeah. I had a goal that I was supposed to pursue in 2024, but I backed down. And backing down from it actually quite hit hard for me. Karena it was a very huge milestone. I had this goal and I've always set 2024 as the year. But I didn't, and it's behind me now. But I know that it's not too late if I were to pursue it again one day. Just go with it, because last year not pursuing it was just an intentional decision. It's not because I don't know, but it was intentional and I don't regret anything. But as a third person, I just feel like it's interesting, the fact that I've always wanted it and then somehow I don't feel like pursuing it. Okay, so that's all for my 2024 recap, which, as you can see, was quite bad. The resolutions that I wrote, almost none of them actually came to life in 2024, but I have two things that I wanted to highlight in 2024. First one is the place that I work in. I can say that it wasn't a place that I planned to work in. It's actually very good and I like it being here and I'm learning a lot. So yeah, that's an unexpected thing that came in 2024 and I'm grateful for. And then the second one is, again, you guys watching this YouTube channel overall. It wasn't planned at all. Although I'm lying if I said that I haven't always wanted to create one, but it wasn't planned. So creating it in 2024 was quite just a sudden decision for me to make at the moment. I'm very grateful for that because I went for it despite knowing that whether or not it will grow over the year. And I would have never guessed that at the end of 2024, I would have already gotten over 2,500 subscribers. January 2024 me wouldn't believe that I currently have a YouTube channel with a subscriber of over 2,500 subscribers. So yeah, those are the two things that I appreciated for myself. And now on to the serious stuff, which is the 2025 resolution. So this is how it's gonna work. I'm gonna just talk about things, about my goals for 2025, and then I'm gonna put here a picture that I've searched for and looked up for to put in my vision board that is related to the thing that I'm talking about, so that you'll get it for the reference for what I'm talking about. So yeah, this is gonna be fun. First, my resolution is to explore other sports. So I have been consistent with my Pilates, as I've said, so I am getting better at it and I look forward to getting further with it because I'm not a pro at all, but I have just gotten the grasp of doing Pilates. So I'm getting better and I look forward to making myself even better at Pilates, and I look forward to expanding my sport to other sports. For now, I'm thinking of yoga, but I'll be open to discover the things that I'll probably love throughout 2025. But I would love to just explore other sports that I could do other than Pilates that I'll enjoy. Because as I said, for now, I don't really enjoy running. So yeah. And the second one is to post more on social media. I've recently posted so much more in social media than I previously do because I just love how Especially in my YouTube channel, we're kind of becoming like a community. I love it when you chat me through DM and then you ask me for some things that I said in one of my videos, and it just means a lot. It proves that you listens to me. Sometimes I just forget that someone actually listens to me talking. So it means a lot every time you DM me and we just chat. I love that we're kind of creating like a community over here, and I look forward to expanding that even more in YouTube. I look forward to being more consistent with things, of course, and I am currently trying to be consistent in posting on TikTok as well. So if you haven't followed my TikTok, you can check it out. But yeah, it's a platform that I'm only starting to be consistent in posting. And I also, drumroll, I have a wish to create a podcast, because sometimes I have some things that I want to yap about that I feel might be helpful, and then there are also things that one of you asked me through DM and asked me to just talk about it on my YouTube video, but somehow I feel like if I talk about it, it's gonna be too long for my vlogs, because when people watch vlogs, it's mostly to see the behind the scenes, the lifestyle, and if I talk too much, it'll be just boring for the vlog. So I thought that making a podcast would be just suitable for me to yap in, and might just target the right market that actually wants to hear the certain topics, instead of targeting the market that actually wants to watch vlogs instead of listening to me talking about some topic or advice. But we'll see how this goes and if I actually proceed with making a podcast or no. Karena sekarang pun aku masih belajar buat manage waktunya for all my social medias, including YouTube juga. So yeah, I'll just figure that out throughout the year. And then number 3 is to have at least 3 vacations. I don't think we make time to heal ourselves, to go refreshing enough throughout the year. So I am creating this now. Jadi semoga selama tahun 2025 aku bisa liburan minimal 3 kali, entah sama keluarga, sama teman, atau bahkan sendiri mungkin. Who knows, but I look forward to just making time and remind myself that it's okay for me to just take some time off from work. And then the next one is to declutter my wardrobe. Jadi, I feel like currently I'm in a transition period where I am kind of changing up my style into adulthood. I don't know if that's the right word, but anyways, I am transitioning my style. So I really look forward to decluttering my wardrobe supaya bener-bener isi dari lemari aku tuh hal-hal yang beneran masih aku pakai, especially loungewear dan housewear. It just might be cute to invest in some housewares too. Dan aku juga mau, ini juga berkaitan dengan goal selanjutnya, yaitu terkait budget planning. Berhubung ini tahun pertama dimana aku benar-benar mulai pas aku udah kerja. So I'm really trying to budget plan on things that I wanted to save untuk tabungan, the money that I wanted to delegate to invest, dan uang lainnya yang mau aku delegate buat kebutuhan-kebutuhan lainnya yang juga dipecah jadi macam-macam, like transport, makanan, shopping, needs, skincare, makeup, and other things. Aku harus mulai lebih pinter manage itu karena it relates to the things that I wanted to get juga sih sebenarnya. And I want to change my mindset too about spending my money, because previously, contohnya, misalkan aku mau pilates, yang mana pilates itu mungkin harganya lumayan pricey untuk satu kelasnya. Kalau dulu, pasti aku mikir, sayang juga ya uangnya, mendingan buat makan. But right now, could be the fact that I'm currently also already working, jadi mungkin lebih free flow thoughts-nya tentang uang, knowing that it'll come at the right dates every month. Untuk sekarang, I don't mind di awal bulan udah sisihin uang sekian untuk pilates, so that whenever I want to go to a Pilates class, I don't feel like I am taking away my lunch money, if that makes sense. Karena I enjoy doing Pilates dan it contributes to my health. So why would I think that it's a waste of money? Walaupun banyak alternatif to sports di luar dari Pilates, but I rest my case. Dan yang terakhir, of course, in regards to my legal career, there's not really much to do or just to keep in mind throughout the year karena ya udah, I'm just working, but I just want to put this in my vision board for 2025 karena it's still a huge part of my day-to-day and it's still a huge part of my goal as well to pursue career in the legal field. So I still put it as one of my goals to just stay consistent and remind myself to work hard as things it get. Jadi it's still there and this far I'm still loving it. I'm learning so much in 2024 and I can't wait for what 2025 has to offer in regards to my legal career. Okay, so that's actually the recap of my 2024 and my 2025 goals. Thank you very much if you stayed this far. and welcome to the second 22 Diaries. I hope that this video was useful for you and can be a motivation for you to just start planning your 2025 and set realistic goals to achieve by the end of this year so that we could achieve it together. If you guys have a goal that you want to share to the world, please feel free to comment below what your goals are so that mungkin kita bisa saling nyemangatin ya. Berhubung terutama di tengah-tengah tahun pasti things will get hard, but we're going through this together. So yeah, that's all for this video. Thank you very much if you stayed this far, and I'll see you guys again on the next video.